Do you wish that all things wealth and finance were much easier to understand and not presented by a bunch of beige cardigan-wearing geeks? Welcome to the Clever Investor Podcast, where we're dishing up the easiest to understand finance program served in bite-sized chunks, so your brain will thank you as your knowledge grows. Hosted by the brilliant Owen Taylor, a multiple award-winning expert with a glorious knack for explaining the complex world of wealth in the simplest of ways.
Hey clever investors, and welcome to another show. The dictionary definition of lottery reads, a means of raising money by selling numbered tickets and giving prizes to the holders of numbers drawn at random, or a situation whose success or outcome is governed by chance. Winning the jackpot in lotto might seem like a stroke of luck, but have you considered the post-lottery experience? You allegedly have a 1 in 77 million chance of winning over $1 million on Australian Powerball. Remembering the basics of what it is, it's gambling designed to raise money for the organiser, and as long as there have been lottery winners, there's also been lottery losers. For years and years, former big-time winners have been sharing insights on how they not only lost all the money, but they also ended up losing companions, friends, and attracting unwanted attention along the way. Lottery millionaires often lose their newfound wealth quickly due to a lack of financial education. While winning the lotto seems like a dream come true, the sudden influx of money can be overwhelming and lead to impulsive decisions. Now, without a proper understanding of managing their finances, these individuals often fall into the common traps that erode their wealth rapidly. Many big-time lottery winners go on wild spending sprees, making extravagant purchases without considering the long-term consequences. They buy expensive cars, luxury homes, and indulge in some rather lavish holidays. It seems innocent at the start, but this reckless spending can drain their funds rapidly, leaving them with little to invest or save for the future. They often overlook the importance of budgeting and some financial planning, which are essential for building and preserving our wealth. Imagine trying to manage millions of dollars without a clue about budgeting or taxes. And sadly, this lack of financial literacy leaves the door open for unscrupulous individuals to approach them with promises of lucrative business opportunities, exploiting their naivety for personal gain. Many lottery winners come from a modest background and commonly have no experience dealing with substantial sums of money. Without an understanding on the fundamentals on how wealth is built, there's an absence of a financial safety net. This then exacerbates financial mismanagement later on, sadly leaving them very vulnerable to unforeseen expenses, such as taxes, and when the taxman comes knocking, this leaves them scratching their heads. Another crucial factor contributing to their eventual financial downfall is the lack of guidance from trusted and qualified financial advisors. Lottery winners are often inundated with requests for financial assistance from friends and family members, making it really challenging to make rational decisions. So without this proper guidance, they struggle to navigate the complex financial instruments, tax planning, and investment strategies. The allure of the rich and famous lifestyle can be so seductive. Our big-time lottery winners may be surrounded by people seeking to exploit their wealth or indulge in some excessive and unsustainable spending patterns. The pressure to maintain appearances, as we say, the keeping up with the Joneses, and fit into a new social circle can lead quickly to some financial ruin. This is where knowledge is power. Lottery millionaires losing their fortunes quickly is, unfortunately, a common occurrence, and it's due to their lack of financial education. The absence of financial know-how leads to impulsive spending, susceptibility to scams, poor investments, and an inability to plan for the future. Building and maintaining wealth requires an understanding of financial management, and without it, the dream of long-term financial freedom can quickly turn into a nightmare of debt and regret. But who are we kidding? Really, winning lotto would be great, especially with Christmas coming up. But spend wisely, have a plan, and as I always say, knowledge is power. I hope you enjoyed this week's Clever Investor podcast. If you liked it, please take a moment to hit the like button, maybe leave us a comment on whatever platform you're listening on, and tell your friends and family. And I'll see you again next week for another edition of the Clever Investor podcast.
You have been listening to the Clever Investor podcast, proudly sponsored this week by Blue Wealth Property. Are you ready to start a new investment journey? Get in touch with the industry leaders, Blue Wealth Property. Blue Wealth have a proven track record in using research to identify growth markets, and Blue Wealth have supported thousands of Australians to buy the right property in the right market at the right time. Go to bluewealth.com.au.